Hey, Doug with Extreme Colors Auto Spots. What's in the shop Wednesday? We have some awesome cars to show you. One really special car in particular. Actually, they're all special, right? They're special to the owners and they're all special to us. But I want to start off with the TTRS. We've looked at this car before. You know, we've wrapped this entire car in Expel paint protection film, and it's getting a ceramic coating. It's got Expel ceramic window tint on it. We've already pulled the wheels. We've ceramic coated the wheel faces, the inner wheel barrels, and the calipers, and we've added this stripe to it to give it this really unique and custom look. And if you remember, the interior has this color in it, which made it so awesome on the inside. But we brought that to the outside. So we went down the hood, the roof, and on the trunk, and you can see the interior. You can see here that stripe matches the interior. And then over here, we have this 3 Series, an oldie but a goodie, a beautiful car. And this one's getting a paint correction. We're going to do a ceramic coating on it, and it's also getting XPEL Clear Bra on the front end. Now I want to share with you this very special car. This name right here, Alpina, says it all. I did not even know that this car existed. I didn't know that Alpina made a version in the 6 Series. So this is the B6. Alpina is a company that basically takes the BMWs and just makes them better. And we're not talking about just cosmetic changes. We're also talking suspension, drivetrain. I know this is all-wheel drive. Was one of the things that they did to this car. But check it out. It is beautiful, and it's getting a ton of work. We're doing a lot of XPEL Clear Bra. We're doing ceramic coating. It's getting paint corrected. It's getting XPEL window tint. I mean, when this car leaves, it's going to be more beautiful than it is now, because if you look at the paint, we haven't done anything but wash it. But the paint's got water spots, and it's got some issues, but we're going to do a paint correction on it next before we do any film on it, or, of course, before we ceramic coat it. So this is like a black cherry almost. It looks black in some angles, and in the sun you really see this burgundy coming out in the color, and it's metallic, so it's got like these burgundy metallic flakes in it, and it just looks fabulous. And I know when we do the paint correction and ceramic coating, this car outside is going to be stupendous. But yeah, so take a walk around. The Alpinas always have these wheels, these specific wheels. That's how you immediately know what it is right when you see it. And like I say, I've only seen 7 Series, the B7s in this version. So this was a real treat for us to have this in here today. It's actually going to be here for a little while with all the work we're doing. Yeah, I want to share with you these awesome vehicles. This is a Camaro Super Sport. We did XPEL Clear Bra on the front end. It's getting a 5-year ceramic coating. We're doing some paint correction on it. That's actually already been done. And we are installing these graphics. You can see we installed these door graphics on the fender, and they're not finished. Of course, we got to trim this here. But that's going to look awesome when it's done, and Julian over here is working on them. It's definitely going to be a whole new look when we're finished with this car. And over here we have an Audi Allroad, and this one we're taking our time with the customer to get them exactly what they want. So they brought it over. It's kind of in queue, waiting on decisions to be made. So we did a sample piece of XPEL Stealth film, which is a matte paint protection film on the hood. So they're considering having us wrap the whole car in this stealth film. So we're going to turn this glossy paint into matte while also protecting it at the same time. And then, but if they end up not doing the stealth, which I think they are, I hope they are, I want them to do stealth, because this will be, there's only I think a few hundred of these cars made to begin with, like this, the way this one's outfitted. And then this would definitely be the only one that I'm familiar with that would be wrapped in stealth. But if they don't do stealth, then we're going to do glossy paint protection film. And you can see we did a sample here because now not only we can turn glossy paint into matte, we can turn matte paint into glossy. So if we do the glossy film on the car, we're going to also add gloss to all the fender flares and all the trim to make it match the car. We're also going to be doing some chrome delete around these windows, mirrors. We're going to do, of course, it's going to get a ceramic coating. We're going to pull the wheels. We're going to ceramic coat the wheel barrels. It's going to get ceramic XPEL tint all the way around. Every window on this car is going to get tinted, including the windshield and the sunroof. And check out how beautiful this interior is on this car. Came straight from our friends at Audi Greenville. I appreciate you assisting us with getting this car over here so we can get it protected. Hey, now we're in our window tint lab, which is going to be our delivery room in a couple of weeks when we get all our construction done. But we have this Jeep Wrangler. It's an unlimited sport, 4-door. I love the color on this. It reminds me of the Long Beach blue that the BMWs come with, specifically the M2s. But this one's getting our Expel window tint installed. And you can see Max there working away on it. And we're doing our Expel. You can see right here. This right here, this is Prime XR. This is our ceramic, 80%. It's got like a little blue hue to it. And that's going on the back glass where there's already privacy glass back there. So that's privacy glass. That's not, those windows are not tinted from the factory. They just have, like a stain on them. So they're not blocking heat. So that's why we're going to put our 80% because we want to get that 88% hour heat rejection out of this vehicle. We're going to do 35% on the front, which is the legal limit here in South Carolina. But take a look at this beauty. I have a Jeep. I have an older Jeep, and I pulled this one around yesterday. And wow, the difference in how this new Jeep drives versus my old TJ is night and day. This thing drives fabulous. Check out the inside of here. I'm going to make a few notes about how we do window tint also. And right now we're not booking window tint unless you're adding it to another service just because of our capacity issue. But we do always cover up the panels. And then we also keep the battery on charge because Max is having to let this window up and down while he's working the window to get the tint installed. So we have a charger because we want to keep the battery from going dead. And of course, we have this protection here so that these wires don't end up scratching the trim on there. I noticed you've got some crackers on your desk, and I noticed your feet are up. And I'm a little bit concerned that if the customers were to walk in and see this, that it doesn't look very professional. So if you don't mind, I really don't like that happening at work anyway, if you don't mind. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay. So, yeah, I do appreciate you for watching What's in the Shop Wednesday. If you got any questions, Sheldon's your guy. You can give him a call. He can answer all your questions about options and pricing and scheduling. I do appreciate you for following us and for keeping up with us and for supporting us, and hope you have an awesome rest of the week.